send out a tweet for everybody and take Google off of my page. Welcome everybody.
Alan, is there any way you can text the link to our group chat?
Yes, I can.
Sorry, I don't have any other way to send it.
That's okay. So we are live right now. Andy, why don't you start? Introduce yourself. Introduce your deck. What you're trying to do. And yeah.
Andy Mikula here from Chicago. I'm playing Gallia of the Endless Dance. It's a Satyr Madness deck. So basically, I'm going to be attacking with a bunch of creatures and discarding a card at random, which will hopefully have Madness, and then drawing cards, and then hopefully some weird stuff happens.
All right. Mr. Coffee.
Yep, I'm Coffee from southern Minnesota. Today I'm going to play Tana the Bloodsower and Ikra the Usurper. It's a Saprolings deck. I'm going to try to go wide and make some big Saprolings and smash in.
Nice. Blake?
Yeah, I'm Blake. Start off every stream. We're going to start with Blake's Beer Corner. I've been on an IPA kick recently, so I decided to change things up with a sour. The primary purpose of why I chose this sour is because I want to make a zombie token out of the label when I'm done. But that's it for beer. As far as decks go, I am playing Anje Falconwrath. Similar to Andy, it is, it's got quite a few Madness cards. The idea is to fill the graveyard with a bunch of stuff, have a little bit of Reanimator in there, a little bit of just Madness synergies and discard synergies, and then a little bit of, like big beaters, big black demons. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I stole all of my demons out of the Anje deck to fuel my demon deck. Well, I'm Colin. Nice. Welcome, everybody. Playing Zaxara, Expel Tribal, Hydra Tribal. This used to be a Gargos deck, turned into a Sultai Hydra deck. Mostly wanted to put Pelucanos in there from the new Theros set, so that fit in nicely. And I think we'll roll for first instead of doing like the randomized thing, since I don't trust it. If you have 2d6s, we'll go around the table in whatever way possible. I've got a 9 here.
I've got a 5.
Got an 11.
Ooh.
I got a 6.
Nice. So Zach, then Blake, Andy, you'll be last to go.
Last to go and Satyrs. So
you'll get out there quick, I'm sure.
I don't think I'll be a threat. Who knows?
You all ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right. Upkeep, draw. Tap land, go ahead.
Alrighty, I will draw. I will see your tap land and match you with a game land.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
Oh, Blake, you and I seem to forgot to add our commanders up in the
let's
box
do
up
that.
there. Sweet. All right, draw. I will see your game land and play Guildgate Go.
All right.
It is a shiny one. Shiny.
Draw. I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap it and cast a Crashing Foothills for suspend. So suspend 4. So it's coming on the battlefield with 4 counters on it. And then when they're in my upkeep, I'll remove 1. And then when there's 0, I'll cast it for free. And I'll pass.
Sure. On tap. Upkeep. Draw. Play a Dragon Skull Summit. Tap 2 for Swiftfoot Boots.
Wait, what was the first land that you played?
It was a Stomping Ground.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep. Then I'll pass turn.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will play Memorial to Folly, and that is gonna be it for me. I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll have a land for turn. It will be a command tower. And is there anything fun that I can do? No, I think I will just hang out for a little bit. Pass the turn to you, Andy.
All right, untap, upkeep. I'm going to remove a suspend counter, so it's at 3 suspend counters. And I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play a land for turn. And I'm going to pay 2 to cast my commander. That's when Renee's supposed to play some banjo or harp. Just kidding. And it has haste, so I'm going to attack Coffee because he went first.
Nice.
Got 2?
Yeah, 2.
Down to 38.
And then I'll pass my turn.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw. Only a swamp. I'm going to tap 3 for a Slimefoot the Stowaway. Whenever a sapperling creature I control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and I gain 1 life. Pass turn.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, I will untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will play a swamp as my land. And I will tap 3 for a Recto Signet. And I'll pass turn.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, la 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 la. I'm going to play a land for turn. It will be an island. And then I will play out a little thing. Play out a tiny guy. I got these X-Spell Hydras in my hand. And not a lot going on. I'm just going to pass.
All right, I'm going to go to my untap, upkeep. I'm going to remove a counter from these rhinos. Is that 2 now?
Yeah.
Draw for turn. We're going to go play a land for turn. And then I'm going to pay tap 2 green and a red. And I'm going to cast Kodama's Reach. So search my library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards and put 1 on the battlefield tap and other in your hand, and shuffle your library. And I'm going to search for a mountain and forest. I'll put the mountain on the battlefield tapped, and the forest will go into my hand. I'm going to shuffle, and while I'm shuffling, I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to attack Blake since he was second with my 2/2 Satyr.
Sound logic. I suppose I should get a blocker out before next turn.
Yeah, see, although there's a lot of randomness with this deck, so I don't know. We'll see.
Sweet.
And with that, I will pass my turn. Shuffle,
Sure.
I just cut.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Oh, man.
Play a forest. I'm going to pay 2 for a Cryptolith, right? I'll pay 1 to equip the slime foot. Colin, I'll come at you for 2.
Yep. I will be taking 2.
After that, I will pass the turn.
How do you spell
Untap.
cryptolith? CRYP?
Yep.
Yeah. I will tap 3. Play out Anje. And I think in the spirit of not missing my land drop, I'm gonna tap Anje and discard Reckless Worm. It's gonna untap Anje. I will draw a card. I will then play my land for turn, as planned. It'll be the Reckless Carnarium. I'm going to return a card to hand. And I will pass turn after that.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a land for turn and pay 4 for Zaxara and pass turn.
All right, untap. Upkeep. I'm going to remove a counter. I'm down to 1 time counter on my spend counter on my rhinos.
Nice.
To draw for turn. I'm going to play my land for turn. And then I'm going to pay 2 and another 2 for Renata, called to the hunt,
Nice.
demigod.
Constellation style?
Yep, so it's power and toughness is equal to my devotion to green. So right now, that is 3. So it's a 3/3 creature. And I will move to combat, and I'll attack Coffee with my Satyr.
Yep. I'll take 2 commander damage.
All right, and that's all I got for my turn.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll lay my land for turn. One red. We cast a Boar Tusk Liege. Other green creatures I control and other red creatures I control get +1/+1.
I like it.
Um,
I was just looking at the black-white liege for an aristocrats deck, and it looks a little OP.
they're nice to have for sure. 3, 4. What can I throw this into? Blake, I'll come at you for 3 with Slime Foot.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. I will play a land. And attach 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mana available. I will pass the turn to you, Colin.
Oh, okay. And what's that guy to the left of Anje?
It's my graveyard.
Oh, okay.
It's a reckless worm.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. The name of that card, by the way, is Deathbringer Liege. It gives white creatures +1/+1, black creatures you control +1/+1. When you play a white spell, you may tap a creature. When you play a black spell, you may destroy a creature if it's tapped. It's crazy. Wild. Playing a land for turn. And I'll try and cast the spell. Let's see. I think we'll tap blue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Mind Spring. Draw X cards, X equal to 5.
Okay. In response,
Yep.
tap with that on the stack. I'm going to tap Anje and discard Curse of Fool's Wisdom.
No.
And then I'm gonna tap 4 and enchant Colin with the curse.
Blake really hosed me with this card before. Enchanted player, whenever enchanted player draws a card, they lose 2 life and you gain 2 life. I'm about to lose 10 life.
That's the idea.
Great. Yeah, so I'm gonna draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will also have a trigger off of Zaxara though, which I will be making a 5/5 Hydra. Gonna lose my 10 life. You can gain your 10. I think I was at 38, right? Yeah. Okay, I am going to pass the turn and move to discard. And it might take me a little while, so y'all can continue and we'll figure this out in a minute.
All right, so I'm going to untap.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I need to draw from the side from
Anje.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm untap, upkeep. I'm going to remove the final suspend counter, Crashing Foothills, and then cast it for free, creating 2 4/4 rhinos. I'm going to draw for turn. And I'm going to pay a red and 2 green, and I'm going to cast Goblin Assault. And this is an enchantment. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I create a 1/1 red goblin creature. And goblin creatures attack each turn available. So that affects all goblins, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. And then I'm going to move to combat. And Blake, I'm going to send a 3/3. And I'm going to get +1 counters on each of my rhinos from the demigod, from her ability. And then Blake, I'm going to send a 3/3 in at you.
Okay. Before blocks, I'm going to tap Anje and discard Senseless Rage and pay the Madness cost. And I'm attaching it to Anje. Now she's a 3/5. And then I will block your 3/3 with my 3/5.
All right. And that kills her.
I will also draw from that.
And that is all I have for my turn. I'm going to pass after that. Let's play Wake.
I am, by the way, discarding a Forest, Nylea's Intervention, Biomass Mutation, and Return of the Wild Speaker.
Ooh, wow. Return of the Wild Speaker.
Well, I can't draw cards, can I, Blake?
Well, you can.
What was that goblin enchantment?
Goblin Assault. At the beginning of my upkeep, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token with haste. Goblin creatures attack each turn if able.
Perfect. All right. Upkeep. Draw a card. Swamp. Oh, let's see.
Roar. Rodzilla says roar.
Hi, Rod.
What's up, Rod?
Ooh.
Wait,
I'm going to tap 4 mana, including the Boar Tusk Liege, and cast Tana the Bloodsower. I will pay 1 to equip Tana.
Don't think I have any responses. No.
Nope, I got nothing.
Nothing.
Really wish I had a Snap Rolling.
Nice move, though, so you don't have to attack with your goblin.
Lose what?
Well, his goblin, his good guy that's beefing up his creatures, would have been forced to attack this turn.
Yep, so it's Goblin creatures attack if able. So I tap the Boar Tusk Liege so it's not able to attack.
Yeah, no, I was complimenting you. It was a good play.
Oh, yeah. Two, three, four. Not really worth it. I guess I'm just gonna sit back and pass the turn.
All right. I'm really not interested in discarding any cards, but I also need to make sure I hit my land drop. Well, I think I'll risk it. All right, untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will tap Anje and discard Stormkirk Oculus. Or sorry, Stromkirk Oculus, which is a madness card, so it'll untap. I will draw a card. I'll play my land for turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I kind of did this out of order. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this feels bad. So yeah, I'm going to cast Archfiend of Ifnir. It's a 5/4. And I cycle a card. When I cycle or discard a card, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature my opponents control. I will tap 2 for a Talisman of Indulgence. And I will be passing the turn after that.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep, draw. I lose 2, you gain 2. 1, 2. Great. Land for turn. It's a Rogue's Passage.
Yeah, I think we gotta do something about that demon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think I had anything that I discarded that would have done it. Oh, yeah, I did. Nylea's Intervention deals X damage to creatures with flying. Darn. Okay. Well, in exchange for that. Is there anything else that I can do?
You got a way to
Yeah.
ping. You got a way to ping his demon for 1 on my turn.
Ping it?
I think I
Nope.
can put 3 points of damage on it, but
No, I don't. No, I don't. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this is even. None of this is great for me right now. We will just cast the big old Hydra and call it a day, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Hungering Hydra. X equals 7.
Okay, let me look this one up.
Yep. When it enters the battlefield, it comes in with 7 +1/+1 counters on it. It can't be blocked by more than 1 creature, and whenever it's dealt damage, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. It must survive the damage. On the cast, it's going to create a 7/7 Hydra. Party time. Rod says, love the laugh out loud, love the commander, Andy, party time. That is definitely the party time commander. Blake, any responses?
Nope, it resolved.
Cool. Okay, great. Thank you. So that'll be a 7/7. And how big is Anje?
She's a 3/5.
3/5. Okay. So I'll go.
And Arcane Editioner is a 5/4.
Yeah, so I'll go to combat and swing at you, Blake, with the 5/5 Hydra.
Wait, is there a counter on Zaxara?
No, sorry. Zaxara's here.
tap for mana.
Oh, tap for mana. Okay. You're swinging at me with a 5/5. All right, I will tap Anje and discard. Let's discard from under the floorboards and untap Anje, and then it puts a -1/-1 counter on each creature I don't control.
Yep.
So I'm removing mine from my rhinos and putting a -1 counter on my
4, 6.
So it's now a 4/4, correct?
Yep.
And you're tapped out?
Yep.
All right, I will block with Anje.
Okay. It still lives, right?
Yeah, it lives.
Great.
Anje lives.
That's my turn.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna have to go searching for some answers on my turn because I untap, upkeep. I'm gonna make a goblin. It has hate, has to attack. Draw for turn.
Well, the goblin still has summoning sickness, so.
Coffee Rod says, "Hola, coffee magic, 2 of my favorite things."
He has.
I'm here to please. I'm here to please.
My enchantment. Goblin Assault.
Oh, gotcha.
And Blake
So Goblin
doing
Assault gives Goblin Assault?
Blake doing Blake things. LOL from Rod.
Ah,
I'm casting 5, and I'm casting Escape to the Wild. Hopefully, I can find Chaos Warp.
Okay.
I'm going to exile the top 5 cards of my library, and I can play those cards until the end of my next turn, and I can play an additional land this turn. So let's see what I'm going to exile. 1, Zerzoth, Heroes of the Revels, Soul Ring, Mountain, and Annex.
Nice.
Annex.
So, that's that new Jumpstart Devil, is it?
Yes, it is. It
nice.
is. That's kind of why I decided to I had thrown this deck together when I was super bored, and then I was like, oh, this kind of goes in Satyr deck, so I'm gonna play my mountain for turn, and I'm gonna cast Soul Ring.
Nice.
And these guys are gonna be in exile until the end of my next turn. And
I think they stay in exile. It's just you can cast them. Yeah.
Next turn, yeah.
So these guys are exiled, and I can cast them until the end of my next turn.
What all is in exile, Andy?
Zurzov, Chaos Rider. I think you know him from our start battles.
Yeah, you played him like every single game.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Anix, Hardened of the Forge. He'll make satyrs when creatures I control die. I think that's what happens.
That's
there.
a sweet card for that deck.
And then Heroes of the Revel. This satyr soldier who has enter the battlefield. He makes a satyr token. And
I got them all. I just needed the names.
Well, just wanted to let our audience know too. Rod.
I got them. I'm pulling them up.
All right. So I think with that, I think I need to keep searching for some answers, and I'm gonna swing at Blake with my 4/4 Rhino, my 4/4 Rhino.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before attacks, actually.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to attacks then.
Yeah. Before combat, I will, because let's see, you get. I need to look up this trigger. Gallia, whenever you attack creatures, you may discard a card at random. If you do, draw 2 cards. I guess that's not terrible.
No.
All right, I'm still gonna do this. I'm gonna tap before combat. I'm gonna tap Anje and discard Archfiend of Ifnir. Untapping Anje, putting a -1/-1 counter on everything, and drawing a card.
Mm-hmm.
So those rhinos are now 3/3, correct?
Rod says Andy's deck building scares me. It's true.
I'm gonna put this in the command zone. It's dead. Cast it one time. And then I'm gonna just not go to combat and pass my turn.
Blake, what did you discard? It's not Archfiend of Ifnir.
It is. Oh, sorry, Archfiend of Spite.
Thank you.
Sure. Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card.
Have you been? Let's see. Oh, so the Slimefoot has 2 -1/-1 counters on it, and shouldn't Tana be dead?
Tana's a 4/4 from Vortus.
Oh, that's a gotcha. Okay.
Nice.
Just got a couple wounded rhinos here.
Sure. I'm going to lay my land for turn. I'm going to tap 1, 2, green, red. Cast Decimate.
Yay!
In response, let's see. Well, so you target first, right? Destroy target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, and target land.
Yep. Yep. Targeting Archfiend of Ifnir for the creature. For the land, I don't know. Andy, I'll target one of your mountains. Target enchantment will target the enchantment that's on. We'll target the curse.
Yay!
Oh no!
And
Yeah.
target artifact, I'm gonna target
Blake's lands.
of Indulgence.
This must be your first game with Blake. I should have targeted one of his lands.
Probably should have targeted everything on Blake.
No, I was gonna say I probably would have targeted one of Colin's lands. He cares about having a ton of mana for Hydras. You know.
That's no even.
I only have 5
Yeah,
lands and
sorry.
I discarded 6. And I discarded my other one.
Yeah. All right. So before that resolves, I am going
No.
to tap Anje, discard Dark Withering, and I'm going to pay its madness cost, targeting your Vortusk Liege.
Okay.
And I have to pay 1 life because I tapped it for black. That untaps Anje. I draw a card, and it puts a -1/-1 counter on everything you guys control.
Kill Zaxara.
I will then tap. I guess I'll just do this now. I'll tap Anje and discard a swamp. Doing it again, drawing a card.
3, 1, 3.
And then I have no other responses after that.
Okay. Resolves.
Yep.
Nice.
Yay.
Where's that coffee?
And the
Yeah.
and the peasants rejoiced. Yay, yay.
Guess I'm. Gosh, I'm completely exposed here.
Well, don't. I won't be coming at you.
Yeah, I won't be coming at you.
Skull Clamp, and then I'm gonna just fetch at the end of my turn and pass. Go to 35.
Okay, so I'm gonna untap.
Wait, what are you untapping for?
Tapping.
Oh shit! Sorry.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Everyone felt the weight of Archfiend of Ifnir lifted and was
yeah.
just ready to go.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a mean card.
Yeah.
In that deck specifically. In my demons deck, it doesn't do anything but sit there and be a demon.
Kind of, yeah. Is that a mean deck?
Play a mountain as my land for turn.
Rod says you're partying too hard, Andy.
Yeah, I know. Not partying hard enough.
I am going to, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is enough mana. I'm going to tap 3. Oh, no, I won't tap like that. Get your head out of your ass, Blake. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That looks better. Actually, you know what? There we go. Final answer. Those 3. So, and I'm gonna cast Grave Purge. Put any number of target creature cards from my graveyard on top of my library.
No.
I am. Let's see. I'm putting Archfiend of Ifnir, Reckless Worm, Archfiend of Sprite, and the Stormkirk Oculist. Those will all go on top. I will draw a card. I will 5 mana remaining. Yeah, I'll tap 5 and play out Archfiend again.
Oh my.
Boo.
Yeah. Wow.
Anything else, Blake?
No, I'm tapped out.
All right. Unzap. Upkeep
Can't even
draw.
feel bad about that.
Hey, I pulled a land. Jungle Hollow, gain a life. And I didn't have to lose life for drawing the card. Thank you very much, Mr. Coffee. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess it depends on how many cards Blake can discard.
I lost Andy, I think. Did you guys lose him too?
Yeah, I lost him. He's back. There we are.
There he is.
I got exiled somehow.
I don't know who's got like targeted removal on top of their library.
Oh, I have Chaos Warp in my deck.
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even tell you.
Blake, what do you got in there?
Yeah. By all means, target me with skin.
Okay. Not good enough. 1, 2. Man, it doesn't feel good. I feel like casting my commander again. It's not gonna last the next turn cycle with Ifnir out there. Do. All right. We'll gosh. Blake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a green, a black, and a blue in there. I'm gonna cast Villainous Wealth, X equals 3, and I'm gonna target Blake for your library.
Okay, so hold on. Let me read Villainous Wealth real quick.
You're gonna exile the top 3 cards of your library, and I can cast any number of those with converted mana cost 3 or less from among them without paying their mana cost.
I know exactly what's on top of my library. So
Cool.
the question is that, I mean, you know what they are too.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you put them all there.
The worm.
Any of them 3 mana? I completely forget.
There's
I was not paying attention when I cast that.
Yeah, there's the worm and the Stromkirk Oculus. Let me. Actually, I don't think the worm is CMC 3. I gotta look at the CMC of these cards. Yeah, that one's 3. Deals damage to a player. Exile the top card of your library until end turn. You may play that card. I'm okay with that one. Then there's the Arcfiend of Sprite. Arcfiend of Sprite, which is 7 CMC, but I kind of want that card back. So I might cycle just to get that. And then last but not least is the Reckless Worm. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Reckless Worm is 5 CMC. So
Cool.
that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... oh, shoot.
Yes.
I don't have a card with Madness in my hand. So
Perfect. I will at least get rid of that worm thing or whatever.
So I just don't remember what order I put him in. So hopefully I put the Arcfiend on top. We'll see. I'm gonna tap.
You cast him.
He was in my graveyard. I put him on top of my library.
You got to discard.
Yeah, I am discarding a swamp.
All right, let's see it.
Oh,
we don't get to see that.
Yeah.
All right.
What card's next?
Top 3.
The Arcfiend of Spite.
Yay.
Stromkirk Calculus, and a random card, Temple of the False Gods.
Great. What's the Oculus? Is that a 3 mana or no?
Yep.
Oh, I will cast it then.
Sure.
What's the first word of it? Townkirk?
Strom. Strom.
Thank you, sir. Well, at least we got rid of the demon temporarily.
Yeah, not the annoying one.
Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. Cool. All right. That's my turn. I have nothing else.
All
Oh,
right.
Blake, you did your you discarded something. So is that a May ability or did you miss it?
No,
That's
everybody puts a -1/-1 counter on.
Yeah, that kills this Hydra.
Kills my rhinos.
This is down to 2. This is down to 2. Strom.
Yeah.
That happened before Stromkirk Oculus was cast, so that thing does not have a counter on it.
Correct.
Untap, upkeep, make a goblin.
Hey,
Draw.
friends. Andy, EDHD Andy is here. What's up? We're getting hosed by the Archfiend of Ifnir.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I guess I can. I'm gonna cast Zurzov from exile from my Escape the Wilds from last turn.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Heroes of the Revel, casting from exile as well. When he enters the battlefield, I make a Satyr token. And yeah, passing.
The goblin has to attack, right?
Oh yeah, I'll attack Blake with the goblin.
Hey-oh.
I'll block with my Archfiend of Ifnir. Yeah.
How many points of damage are on it now?
1.
Okay, anybody do 3 points of damage to it?
No.
Nope.
Pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Tap 5. Cast an Eldrazi Monument.
Ooh.
Pass the turn.
All right.
Eldrazi Monument.
Sorry, I forgot to bring up Zurza again.
Flying and indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, meaning you have some way to make a creature.
Oh, nope. Total oversight. So that's not gonna last. I mean, there's no point playing anything into the Archfiend.
I know, I felt the same way. I was like, building a swap for 3.
Well, I had to because my cards were in exile, so if I didn't, then they'd stay in exile.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Oh, yay! That's a card I wanted to see. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it, not enough mana. Well, it might be enough mana. Oh, I think I can make it enough mana. Okay. I'm going to tap. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Bone Miser.
Okay.
Then I am going to tap Anje, discard Rix Madi to add, and then draw a card. So 2 black mana in my mana pool.
Okay, and that kills my Satyr.
-1s, yep.
-1 on everything. Then I'm going to tap.
Recursion on the Archfiend.
Yeah. So with the 2 black mana, I'm going to tap these 3 for red. And cast Cavalier of Flame. So I'm going to discard my hand, which is an Ash Barrens, a Reckless Worm, and Ingarrick's Wake. So, first off, let's do the Reckless Worm. That's going to untap Anje and create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
Where's the mute button?
The mute. It's the microphone right above the camera button. All right. There's the zombie. Next is I guess we'll do the land. That's going to be 2 black mana in my mana pool. And after that is In Garrick's Wake, which is going to draw me a card. I will then draw 3 cards from discarding 3 cards off of Cavalier of Flame's ability. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That was not good.
Says the player with the board state.
Yeah. With the 6 power level deck.
I will play my land for turn, which is going to be an Exotic Orchard. And let's see. So 2 black in my mana pool. I will use that 2 black to cast Mind Stone.
Yeah.
And then 2 cards in hand. I suppose. Well, let's move to combat. And as Andy, I've got 5 coming at you. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm going to tap 2 to give all my creatures +1/+0 and haste until end of turn. And then, so Andy, 6 coming at you. Coffee, 5 coming at you. And another 3. So 8 coming at you. And Colin, 7 coming at you.
Yeah, no blocks. No effects,
Same.
anybody?
Nope.
Take 7.
Take 8.
How much am I taking?
6.
Cool.
I will then pass turn.
Heyo. Untap, upkeep, draw. It is not anything that can deal with that thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you got some flyers out there?
Me?
Yeah.
I have Arcane, which is a flyer.
Yeah. That doesn't help. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I guess we'll put out our commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hope it lasts till next turn. That's my turn.
I only have 2 cards in hand, so I'm running a little low. Andy, if you're still muted,
You're up.
Mike, it's your turn.
He may have stepped away for a minute. One of the things Rod said is what did he say? Double Masters. So Rod's buying a Double Masters box. It's going to be his last buy until everything is sorted and in inventory. He's doing card sorting. And I feel like I've done the least amount of card sorting I've ever done. And I just keep tearing apart boxes to build more decks. I didn't know if anyone else was having the same issue.
I just finished the monumental task of sorting all of my. I am 100% sorted, except for. So I guess not 100%. I am 100% sorted up to core set 21, and then I'm not sorting my jumpstart cards. But other than that, oh, this is my hand. You shouldn't see that.
Huh.
Other than that, I have everything. I have all my rares and binders, and then all commons and uncommons in alphabetical order in BCW boxes,
Nice.
or not in alphabetical, in card number order.
And Coffee, you said you're trying to like cut down your decks.
I'm trying to take them apart. I didn't get very far. I took 2 apart, and then 2 new ones took their place pretty quickly. But I'm pretty organized. I have a handful of binders, some boxes, and then like BCW boxes that are organized alphabetically by color.
Yeah. Mine are organized, but like I keep wanting to build more decks, so like I took out every single box, took out every single cat or dog card that I could possibly have in any of them, and now they're all like sitting waiting. And then I'm gonna have to put them back at some point, and that's when it's the hard part.
Yeah, my next step is I don't have everything logged into Architect. Like I used to have my entire collection in Architect, and then I just got too far behind.
Yeah.
And so but the nice thing about doing that was I wouldn't go through my collection when building decks. I just build them based off of the cards that I owned, and then when I actually went to build the decks, I knew exactly where each card was to pull out and put in the deck.
Yeah, that's what Rod just said. He wants to build more decks, but he needs to know where the cards are first.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello. Hello, PBR MeSap.
PBR me ASAP. What's up, Pete?
PBR me ASAP. Oh, is that Pete?
Yeah, that's Pete.
Oh, woohoo. Had to turn up the volume and fix some chat. I seem to be stockpiling some packs to open. Andy sent a message. He's getting back on.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a beer real quick.
Sure. Hey. And Rod is putting them in Delver Lens and using Architect. Do you put your cards in any of those tracking sites?
No. I've thought about it, and I think the task is just too daunting for me.
Yeah.
I have like all my decks I have electronic versions of, and I have a pretty darn good pulse on everything I have. Unless it's like random bolt cards
Can you
that
guys
I'd
hear
have
me?
to pay for.
Yeah, we got you, Andy.
Oh man, I was having a streaming error there. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
All right, so I drew for turn and made a goblin, and then I'm gonna go to my turn. And I mean, I really can't play any cards, so I'm gonna pass.
Sure.
You can attack me. I'm tapped out.
I mean, whatever. No, I'm not gonna even attack you.
Yeah.
One has to attack, doesn't it?
All right, I'll attack
No-
Blake for one.
Does it? Oh yeah, because of the yeah.
All right. Untap, upkeep, sack the monument,
Dun dun dun.
draw a card.
Oh, there's a quote from Ailey on the monument. Gods don't die; they merely slumber.
I'm just gonna pass.
All right, Blake.
Alrighty.
Free reign.
Untap. Yeah, I just don't. I'm kind of running out of gas here. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Boy, oh boy. Guess I'm gonna tap. Well, let's see. 27, 34. Man, I don't want to take anyone out.
Don't feel bad. You can
Yeah.
do it.
You probably
Yeah,
could
you
with
can.
that pump ability on who'd-you-call-it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think this is your game to win no matter what. At
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, I think you got
We're
this one.
ready for I'm ready for game 2.
Then
Yeah, don't
I will.
feel bad.
Then I will do my best. I
Should we just salt soup and not give Blake the enjoyment just because he played twice?
No, let's see what you got.
That
will-
move, playing him once, okay. Playing him twice, that breaks the social contract.
I didn't think Archfeed of Iftir was too busted of a card, but
Are you okay?
Against you happen to be
I mean-
against like token decks and
yeah, I think it plays well in the meta right now. The first thing I'm gonna do is tap 1 and sacrifice the Mind Stone to draw a card. Oh, that'll help. There we go. I'm gonna tap 3 for Faith of the Devoted. So whenever I cycle or discard a card, I can pay 1. If I do, each opponent loses 2 life.
nice.
I gain 2 life. Um,
Oh, my goblin dies, right?
no, I haven't cycled anything.
Oh, cool.
I am going to pay a red and cycle Forgotten Cove. So now it dies, Andy. Sorry.
Oh,
And I'm gonna pay 1. I guess I'll just use 1 of the floating mana to have each opponent lose 2 life, and I'll gain 2 life.
Yep.
So 1 floating in my mana pool. I draw a card from cycling the Forgotten Cave.
So Coffee, Andy was serious earlier. Next time you have a decimate, it all goes at Blake.
I will play my land for turn, which is a mountain, and I'm gonna tap 6, sacrifice or using the last black mana in my mana pool. So these 3 for red, and then the 3 in my mana pool for black. What are you doing, Colin?
Oh, what?
Oh, I thought I heard you in the background.
No, just spreading my cards down. They're
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna pump all the mana into Cavalier of Flames ability, so everything gets +3 +0.
yeah.
And I will move to combat, and I guess cards in hand. Who is
1,
most...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. So,
we all have a ton of cards in hand because we can't play anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
shoot. And Coffee, what was yours?
2.
2. Okay. Coffee. Let's see. So, Colin, I've got 9 and 5 at you. Well, I guess I should. Let's actually do it differently. I'm gonna do 8 and 3 is 7. So I've got 15, 20 coming at you. Andy, I've got 9 plus 6, 15 coming at you.
All right, and 20 coming at me.
20 coming at you, 15 coming at Andy.
In response, I'm gonna tap a black mana and declare blockers, I suppose. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not gonna tap that yet. I'm gonna declare blockers. What's the biggest thing coming at me that I can block on the ground?
5 Bone Miser, which I guess I didn't really think about.
How big is it?
7/7.
Okay. I'm gonna declare blocks with Zaxara, but I have effects before damage. I'll let Andy. Andy, do you got any blockers?
No.
All right. Blake, anything before damage?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna tap. Oh, I can't tap that. It came out last turn. I block your Bone Miser and it dies.
Nice.
I was like, oh, I have this 3-mana spell in my hand I could play if I could tap it. All right, how much do I take, Blake? 15?
Not lethal. Yeah. So you take. Hold on. So 5. So 8, 13.
Down to 5.
Yeah, I totally messed up. I just assumed you didn't have a blocker out there.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're up.
Sweet. I'll try to do my best here. Untap, upkeep, draw. It is not a thing. And I needed my commander to draw cards. And let's see. I'm gonna go searching. I'm gonna tap 1 for Ugin's Conjurant. And then I'm going to pay 3. 1, 2, 3 for Inspiring Call. I'm going to draw a card for each creature I have with a +1/+1 counter, and it gains Indestructible. That's what I was going to try to do before. Okay. And you still have the Ifnir out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move to second main and pay blue, and 1. This is the card I drew. Stolen by the Fae. I'm going to return. Oh, it converted mana cost X. I can only return something 1 or less. Well, I'll return your zombie token to your hand, and I will create 1/1/1 fairy token. And that will be my turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw.
Oof.
I think this.
Rod says he's holding a Wrath of God if we need it.
Oh man, I could do. This is just pass.
Sure. Upkeep. Draw. Pass turn.
There's my sweet Card
Alright.
Kingdom fairy token.
Should we?
Untap.
This game's over. Like,
Upkeep. Draw. Well, I will go to combat and Colin. Wait, so yeah, Colin, you've got what?
2/1/1 blockers. So if you can cycle a card beforehand,
Are they both in? Are they both in the air or no?
1 is in the air.
One is in the air. All right. So sorry, I guess I won't go to blockers. The first thing I'm going to do is tap 3, and swamp, and tap the Memorial to Folly, and return a card from my graveyard to my hand. It's going to be the Bone Miser.
Yep.
I will tap 5. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play out Bone Miser.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to tap Anje, discarding Myriad Landscape.
Yep.
Getting two black mana.
dude, you
My
can just go
mana
to
pool.
combat and attack with everything, and then we're just gonna pass in 10 seconds and do it again, and then the game's over.
Use 1. I'll cycle, and use 1 of that to activate Faith of the Devoted. So everybody loses 2, and I gain 2.
Yep.
Oh shoot, I messed that up. I meant to play something else. Okay, and then I'll use the other.
I won't allow it.
I'm not going back. It's fine. I will. But anyways, yeah. So the cycle goes through. Then move using the other 2 mana to pump Cavalier and give everything haste. And Colin, Can I? Let's see. So
Better
that's
make sure I'm dead this time.
Yeah, except you don't have too many cards in hand left, right?
5?
You still do. All right, I am going to attack you for. Let's see. The weakest thing is the Bone Miser. That's 6, and Andy, I've got 7 and 6, so 13 coming your way.
I'm dead.
And I'll pass to Andy. Oh, yeah.
Pass.
Let's see.
Draw. Knock my land off. I'm at.
There it is.
Yeah, just pass.
Okay. Then I think I can win it this turn. Untap, upkeep, draw.
That was pretty obvious for the last 30 minutes.
I will move to attacks, and I'm gonna. Let's see. I need 3 mana, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put 6 into Cavalier of Thorns, pumping things 3 times. So I've got 8 in the air, 9 on the ground, and 7 on the ground at coffee.
Yep, you got it.
Done.
And then
All right.
I'm going to pay 3. Well, I mean, Andy's still alive, but I'm paying 3 and dealing 3 damage to him.
Nice.
With Fiery Temper.
All right. So, well done, Blake.
Thank you, guys.
I just think I didn't pull any answers. I had another card. I had Gadwick in hand, but I didn't have the 3rd blue mana to search to draw cards and try to find something. Would you like to play game 2, or are we done for the night?
I'm okay with game 2, but I don't know what the consensus of the group is. I can change decks up.
Andy?
I'm down for a game 2.
That's coffee. Andy, are you down for another one?
Yeah, I need to know like what power level we're playing this next deck because I'm not bringing a CDH deck out here.
Well, Blake, let's have you name the power level of your deck, and we'll all try to match it.
Sure. Let's see what I have here.
Do I have any mean decks? I don't think I do.
I like we have a group text going on, and Andy sends a text. He's like, "I'm gonna play Satyr Tribal," and Blake says, "That'll probably be really good for my deck."
I'll play Sisay, I guess. I think she doesn't pose too many threats, at least at the beginning. She's more of a response type deck.
Sure.
I don't know.
Bring
you
it.
guys say Colin and Andy, you both have played against Sisay a bunch of times. I mean, what do you guys think?
It's like a 10.
10?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I'm
still.
The commander has built-in tutoring, so
I'm still fresh. Yeah, Rod says lies also.
I will try something else then.
Blake says he doesn't play tutors, except his commander is a tutor.
Blake, I'm still fresh off of getting legacy weaponed like 10 times.
From who?
You.
What is getting legacy weapon?
Don't you have legacy weapon in that deck? Urza, what is it?
No.
No. Oh, great. This is somebody else's Sisay deck I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
No, play whatever deck you want. Play whatever deck you want.
No, I mean you guys know all the decks or most of the decks that I have. You can pick any one. I've got Niv Mizzet Chaos, which I would not recommend playing. Dragons. What's back here? Dragons, Gates, um, Yuriko. I could play a pre-con if you guys wanted.
No, do Sisay. Do Sisay. That's pretty. That's decent. That's whatever. That's cool.
All right.
So for Coffee, who hasn't played against it, what would you rate it, Blake?
It, for the most part, plays to the level that it's at. Like I said, it doesn't really pose threats early on. It's more of just like a response effect. So like if somebody's comboing off or whatever, like I don't have many ways of interacting with it. I mean, I'd probably put it in like the 6 power range.
Okay.
I would put it probably in like an 8.5.
Yeah, but there's no combos in it, right? So it's like
Zero
it's a 7, right? Like that's
No combos, but his commander can tutor for any card in the deck.
Yeah, that's the thing with this like rating system, right? Is like I feel like every one of the decks would be 7s, but those 7s are on like ridiculously different scales.
Yeah, like the scale I sent to you guys all like the scale that I use.
Coffee,
Tries to use examples.
Coffee, what are you pulling out for number 2?
So I can play Saprolings again. I could play Thrun. Colin, you saw that.
That was fun.
I could play Nethroy.
That was scary.
I could play Alila.
I would just say play the deck that you're gonna have the most fun with. That's what we've been talking about, right?
Yeah, let me think here.
I'm hello. Yeah, Pete says I was gonna swag it as a 7. Pete, I think he's talking about the Sisay deck.
I am going to underplay and I'm going to play Thrun, I think.
Sweet.
I'm gonna play my goblin deck I was talking about earlier.
Oh,
I love that goblin
Alesha.
deck. So cool.
Nice. And I have Brudiclad, which is a favorite of mine. I haven't brought it out in a while, but Coffee's playmat made me think of it because I think I have that to ferry in here somewhere. Does anyone need to take a break? Coffee break? Drink?
I'm good.
All right.
Good.
I'm good.
Cool.
I'm just shuffling up. I'm almost ready to draw.
Good deal. Me too. I'm ready.
We roll again?
Yeah, we'll roll again to see who goes first.
I rolled a 9.
I have a 5.
I've got a 5.
I have a 3.
That means I am going last. I have the pleasure.
Coffee for your reference. The way that I rate my decks, I sent to the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a peek at that.
Yeah, it's not obviously no.
I cannot keep this hand, but I can confirm that Tezzeret is in here. Artifice Master. I have a soft spot for that Tezzeret in my heart. Every summer we're usually on vacation for the pre-release that happens in July, and I was in like the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, found a game store, went to the pre-release, pulled that card, and wrote it to a victory at a random store, and actually got to ultimate it once, and it was the most glorious fun thing, even with just draft cards.
I'm a huge
Or Tezzeret.
Tezzeret.
Nice.
Tezzeret, it
well,
says like at the end of your turn, just put whatever card from your like permanent card from your deck onto the battlefield.
Oh, the blue one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep my hand, so I'm ready to start whenever you guys are all good.
Cool. Oh, Pete says he's only heard rumors about the Brudiclad deck. I have a exactly 0 land hand, so I'll keep going. But if you want to get started, it'll, or if you're mulliganing, that's fine. We can sing a song and have some fun in between.
All right, I got a 3 land hand here. That seems much more keepable than my 1 land hand.
Cool.
So I'm ready to go whenever.
I'm gonna add my commander to the thing here.
What's
Lands. So it's going to be Andy, then you, Coffee, Blake, and then me.
Okay.
All right. And then just remember to update your commanders on the top 2.
Yeah.
And if anyone has commander damage marked, yeah, I didn't reset everything.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna draw for turn, and I'm gonna play a mountain, and then I'm gonna tap 1 and cast a goblin Churgeon, and pass my turn.
Sure.
There's 0-2, and I can stack a goblin to regenerate a target creature.
We'll lay a forest and an elvish mystic and pass turn.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a mountain for turn, and I'll pass.
All right. I'm still behind here. I was trying to pull up Goblin Surgeon.
It's CH.
Oh, thank you.
CHIRUR. It's spelled in goblin.
Got it. Perfect. Lovely. All right.
Fallen umpires there.
Draw for turn. We will play a land for turn. It is a gain land, Swiftwater Cliffs. I'll go up a life and pass turn.
All right. And I'm going to untap for turn, draw for turn. And I'm going to play my land. It's a Temple of Triumph. It comes into battlefield tap, and I'm going to scry 1. I'm going to look at the top, and I'll keep that on the top. And then I will pay 1 for a Skirk Prospector. I can sack a goblin to add a red. And then I will pass my turn.
This goblin is making an appearance in Historic competitive right now because of Muxus. Like, get Muxus out as early as turn 3 or 4 and slam a bunch of goblins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green for Llanowar Elves. Green.
Hey.
Choosing green. 1, 2, 3. Cast a Darksteel Plate.
Nice.
Pass.
Dangerous.
Wait, did the Llanowar Elves have Summoning Sickness?
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. Darksteel Plate in my hand.
All right.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Plains for turn. I'll tap 2 for a Fellwire Stone and pass.
Go. Untap. Upkeep, draw. All right. Play land and play Swiftfoot Boots and pass to you, Andy.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw for turn. That guy. I'm going to play a land for turn. And I'm going to tap 3 for a Clamor Shaman. He has Riot. I'm going to get, so he can either have haste or a +1 counter. I'll give him haste. And then I will swing at Blake for 2 goblins on the ground.
Yeah. How much?
And,
just 2?
Yeah, just 2. And then I will pass my turn.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I was preemptively trying to take the damage.
Yeah.
Forest. 2, 3, 4. We'll cast Thrun.
Hail.
Pass turn.
Okie dokie. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Oh, cool.
Play a land. I will tap. Let's see, this black. Okay. So I will tap 3 for Sisay and pass.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I'm going to play a land for turn. It will be a mountain. And then... I'm going to pay 3 for Treasure Nabber. A goblin. Rogue.
Nice.
Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana, I gain control of that artifact until my end of my next turn.
I love the flavor text on that card, too.
Yeah.
In response to you casting that, I'm going to float a mana.
Okay, then I will gain control of your Felwar Stone.
In response to cast.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Got it.
It's funny because the first time I ever played that card, the text is Colin, can you read the text for us?
Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana.
The
flavor text. The law of Givesies Backsies is respected by every noble pursuer of shiny things.
I took Blake's thing and then he sacked it.
Yeah,
and he took my thing and then he sacked it.
Oh, yeah, gross.
I felt terrible. That's one of the biggest regrets of my life. I did. Yeah. That was when you pointed out the flavor text to me. Like I had played the card and never.
Love gives these backsies. All right, that's my turn.
All right, I'm gonna untap.
I think it's cool, and the art is pretty obviously holding a soul ring. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play my land for turn an island. And I'm going to pay a red and 2 to cast Alesha, my commander, who smiles at death. She's got summoning sickness. And I will, let me see here. I'm going to, I'll just pass my turn.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Uh-oh. My 3-year-old is escaping. I'll be right back.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to cultivate.
Nice.
We'll get forest here, forest to hand. Then I'm going to just pay 3 for Colossal Majesty. My upkeep, if I control a creature, power 4 or greater, I get to draw a card.
Nice.
With that, I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will play Sandstep Citadel. It's my land for turn. And I will tap 4 for Shalai, Voice of Plenty.
Cool. I'm going to get your Felwar Stone.
Yes, you will.
Just temporarily.
Yep.
I will try to sack it on my turn.
But the law of Givesies Backsies.
Yeah.
But that's it for me. Well, I guess I can move to combat. Colin, I am gonna come at you for how big is the Goblin Ever?
It's a 3/2.
Oh, 3/2. And I'm
Indeed.
not gonna come at you.
I didn't think
I
so.
don't think I'm gonna come at anybody. I will just pass the turn.
Sweet. Untapping with your Felwar Stone. Upkeep draw. We'll play a land for turn. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana to do stuff with. And the Felwar Stone can tap for... Can any of your lands tap for blue, Blake? Not yet?
Nope. No blue.
Okay. So, Going to pay 2 for a Wharf Infiltrator. It has Skulk, so it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. It's a 1/1. And when it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. And when you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 and put a 3/2 Eldrazi Horror onto the battlefield. I'm going to pay 3 with your Felwar Stone, Blake, for Mimic Vat, and can imprint a creature. Whenever a non-token creature dies, I can exile that card, basically under Mimic Vat, and tap 3 to make a copy of it.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
that card's a bit better with the new commander rules, right? Or
No, well, if a commander dies and I exile it, it's not. You can still choose to put it in your graveyard or in your command zone. So
it's no longer a replacement. So I'm actually not positive about the rules on that. Are you certain, Colin?
I'm certain it's still changing zones. It's just not dying. The only thing that really changes
Well, no,
is death.
it is dying.
Oh, when it dies, I may exile it. Yeah, but once I exile it, it would still be a change of zones.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
Like that.
yes, but there's no longer a replacement effect. So when it dies, as long as it dies on your turn, well, no, because I don't. When it dies, there's no. I don't think there's priority. So I think you get to exile it,
and
then once it's in exile with state-based actions, you can choose to put it into the command zone. But it's still. Does Mimic Vat still see it getting exiled and have the ability to cast it? I don't know.
Okay. Well, I don't know either.
Probably not. I would say no, but I'm going to pass turn and give you back your Felwar Stone for now.
Untap. I'm gonna draw for turn. Gonna do one right there. And I think want to have a little fun here. I'm gonna cast a Goblin Matron, and then if that resolves, I'm gonna search my library for a Goblin into my hand. That resolves, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna look for Conspicuous Snoop and put him into my hand.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna shuffle my library and cut right here. Next up, I'm gonna.
All right, I looked up the rules. If you change it out of exile, Mimic Vat doesn't see it anymore because it's no longer exiled by Mimic Vat.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay a red and sacrifice my Goblin Matron to cast the Conspicuous Snoop. So I'm gonna play up the top of my library revealed. Got Faithless Looting on the top of my library, and I can cast goblins from the top of my library. And as long as It's a goblin card on top. He gets the activated abilities. And then I'm gonna, let's see here, move to combat. And Blake, I'm gonna come at you with these 3. And his ability is whenever he attacks, target creature an opponent controls can't block this turn. So I'm gonna. Oh wait, shit! Your guy got. Oh no wait.
Well,
Yeah,
you can
your
target
angel.
Shalai. Yeah.
Shalai cannot block this turn.
Okay.
So I'm coming at you with a 1/1, a 1/1, and a 3/2 first striker.
Any death triggers or anything that I...
No. I could sack my guys for mana. Or
Okay. I'll block the 1/1 that gets you mana.
Okay.
With Sisay.
In response, I'm gonna sacrifice Clamor Shaman to give him regeneration.
Yep. Okay.
So he's got regeneration. Then I'm gonna go to my second main. I'm gonna sacrifice both of these guys and tap 1 to cast Feldon of the 3rd path.
Nice. When those goblins die, what goblins did you sack? The last 2?
And Goblin Chirurgeon.
Which can only regenerate goblins?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to exile your Skirk Prospector under the Mimic Vat.
Okay. So you can sacrifice a goblin to add a red mana.
Yeah, when I make it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Sure. Untap. Upkeep. Colossal Majesty trigger. Draw. Draw for turn. Forest. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cast a Darksteel Plate.
I didn't know you had that.
Right. I'm gonna pay 2 to equip Thrun.
I have no responses. We knew it was coming.
1 and a green for a Steve.
Steve, welcome.
Steve.
Then I will pass the turn.
I just started running Erase in a couple of my decks. It's going into the Ren and Seri deck because our friend Rod, who's in the chat, runs Darksteel Plate in his mono white deck, and it is so incredibly hard to deal with.
Oh, it's a really good card.
Yeah. Erase is a 1 mana white exile. Oh, that's an enchantment. There's another one that exiles artifacts. I forgot what it was.
All right, I'm gonna tap 5 for, and Colin, you get control of Belware Stone.
Yay!
And I'm gonna cast Top Tiova Benthic Druid. So Sisay's gonna get a wee bit bigger.
Oh, the card is Revoke Existence. This is from the new Theros set. Exile Artifact or Enchantment.
I'm going to play my land for turn, which is going to gain me a life, and draw me a card. And then I will move to combat. And you got an indestructible creature, no point going that way. Andy, you have the conspicuous Snoop.
2/2 and a 2/3.
Okay, and Colin, you've got what, a 1/1 and a 3/2?
Yep.
All right. Andy, I am gonna. Well, yeah, Andy, I'm gonna come at you for no. Coffee. That makes much more sense. I'm gonna come at you for 3 in the air. Colin, I'm coming at you for 5 on the ground.
5 on the ground, eh? Oh.
Commander.
No blocks for me.
No
Okay.
blocks. Taking 5.
After that, I am done with my turn. I'm passing.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep draw. Okay, gonna play a land for turn. Going to... I may discard a creature card. Draw the card, discard a card. What do I want to do? I kind of think I want to hold on to this thing. I'm going to start by paying 3 for a token copy. Oh no, that doesn't work. I have to exile it at the beginning of the next end step. And it's not going to be enough mana. Okay, we'll start by paying 3 with the Felwar Stone for Varchild, Betrayer of Keldor. Which when it deals combat damage to a player, that player creates that many 1/1 red survivor creature tokens. Survivors can't block, and they can't attack me or a planeswalker I control. And when Varchild leaves the battlefield, I gain control of all survivors. Then I will go to combat and... Oh, wait a minute. I suppose rather than cast this spell, I'm going to equip Varchild, give Varchild haste, and then I'll go to combat. And Blake, I'll swing at you for all I've got here. Oh, what do you got? Tatiova? I didn't even see this. How big
Yeah.
is Tatiova?
Tatiova's a 3/3.
God. Yeah, sure. You're not going to block anyway. Swing at you for everything. 3/3, 1/1, 3/2. You can't block the 1/1.
I'll block Tatiova. Or I'll block Varchild.
Sweet. I'll take that trade any day of the week. Can I do anything about it? No. Okay. Varchild down. When this does damage, it's going to do 4 damage. I'm going to draw a card, then discard a card. Discarding.
What are you saying, Andy?
I said, oh, nice. That was a nice trade.
Yeah.
He sacrificed his guy for the table there.
Oh, I've seen Brudiclad. I mean, you think Anje goes off. Brudiclad is like, if he gets a critical mass of tokens, it's over.
I'm discarding a mountain, and I will pay 1 to equip the Treasure Nabber with the Swiftfoot boots, and then pass turn and give you back your Felwar Stone.
Upkeep, draw for turn.
Notice how Blake is trying to draw the attention to me again.
Yeah.
Like last game, he was like, "You should get one of Colin's lands."
Which I think
I'm going to pay a red to cast Faithless Looting. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Oh yeah, when Mimic Vat triggers, I want to put Varchild under there. You get your Skirk Prospector back in your graveyard.
Okay.
Thanks, Pete.
I'm going to discard a Beetleback Chief and a Myriad Landscape. And am going to move to combat, and I'm gonna attack. Actually, hang on just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna announce Alesha as my attacker attacking Blake. It's with the attack trigger, I'm gonna pay a black and a white to return the Beetleback Chief to my hand,
Nice.
or to put him on the battlefield attacking. And when he enters the battlefield, I'll make 2 Goblin tokens.
Dig it.
Who's the Beetleback attacking?
Okay, so activated abilities. I have a Goblin Crater on the top of my library, so I could pay 1 and stack a Goblin. Oh no, wait, I can't do
Andy,
that.
hold on. Before you keep going, who's the Beetleback attacking?
We'll send him at Blake as well.
Dun dun dun. Thrun thrun thrun. Now I do have to say I know Blake like totally kicked our ass last game, but Thrun is scary, indestructible.
I'm not drawing any gas.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about Thrun, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not pay attention to that board.
I
Well,
don't really know
he
anything about Thrun.
has blockers also. So.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Sure.
Oh wait, actually, sorry. Can I actually do one last thing?
Go ahead.
I'm actually gonna cast my
Hey.
Goblin Crater from the top of my library.
Zuby. Magic with Zuby just raided with a party of 10 people. They just finished up their stream. What's up? Hi, everybody.
Upkeep. Colossal Majesty trigger, draw for turn.
So for those of you who are just joining us, last game I won with Archfiend of Ifnir, basically cycling a bunch of things and making it so people couldn't keep creatures on the board.
Thanks, Blake.
And
keep rubbing it in.
Now,
proud of that.
I was gonna say now I'm paying the price of it. So
All right, we're gonna pay 2 to cast Druid's Call, targeting Thrun. Whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, its controller puts that many 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens into play.
Hooray!
Oh, sweet.
Sorry. What's the name of it again?
Druid's Call.
I missed the click. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna pay 3 for a Sword of Fire and Ice.
Oh, very nice. I really like the new art that's coming out on this card.
Oh,
yeah, pretty darn nice.
It's stellar.
So pretty.
Then I'll pay 2 to equip Thrun.
You just gain protection from my entire deck, basically.
Yep, and Colin, I think I'm coming for you.
I'm gonna
6 coming at you with Thrun.
All right, I can't do anything about it. I'm going to take 6, and that's commander damage, which will probably be very relevant soon.
With the trigger from Sword of Fire and Ice, I'm going to deal 2 damage to Alesha.
Nice.
And then I'll draw a card. Then I'm just going to pass turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
For those of you who are just joining us, if you haven't already followed, it would be great. I would greatly appreciate any follows here. Working my way to try to get affiliate, so I got a long way to go, but any little bit helps.
Oh, that's a great idea of using your Twitter as your handle there. I should do that.
Yeah. Food Time says they were playing against Food Time's Horde deck. They just lost to 35 times Psychosis Crawler copies. Oh my god. Great.
Alrighty. I am going to, I guess, pass the turn.
Yeah, the Horde lost to the Psychosis Crawlers, I suppose. Alright. Untapping. I don't get your Felwar Stone.
Nope.
I was really counting on that Felwar Stone.
Well,
Keep draw. Oh, Delta killed all of them. All right. Let's see then. I will play my land for turn. It is a command tower. And I will go to combat. And I am going to come at you, Blake, for 1 with Skulk. I don't think you can block it. Good?
no blocks. I took
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, I'm going to draw a card and discard a card. I'm going to discard an island, and I cannot pay the 2 to make a colorless creature. I'm trying to make a blocker for Thrun.
What is the ruling on Skulk?
It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, and it's currently a 1/1.
Got it.
So you could pump it or something fun. Yeah, I suppose I will pass turn.
I'm gonna untap here and draw my Soul Ring. That on the top there. Cool. Going to pay 1 for the Soul Ring, and then I'm gonna pay 2 red and 4 for Descent of Dragons. And I can destroy any number of target creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, its controller puts a 4/4 red dragon on the battlefield. I'm going to target.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
hey,
wait.
Stevie's
Okay.
followed. Oh, hey guys, you can see my stream. What's up? I was trying to find out if anyone hit the follow button, and we got someone who did. Steve's, thank you so much for following. I didn't see the alert come up. Have fun with the infinite stream window there. Sorry, guys.
So that's on the stack right there.
Yeah.
Descent of Dragons.
So you still have to target.
Oh man, is Blake bluffing or is he not bluffing?
Well, he's got his
his commander.
Yeah, commander activations.
Okay, I'm gonna stay clear of Blake's stuff then. I'm gonna target my 4 goblins here.
What does this thing do?
Each creature that's targeted and destroyed, the controller puts a 4/4 red dragon creature on the battlefield with flying.
Nice.
So these 2 are going to go to the graveyard. These goblins are dead, and I'm going to make 4 dragons. I don't know if I have any dragons.
How big was your biggest goblin that died?
Well, there was 2 1/1s, a 2/2, and a 2/2.
The Beetleback Rider thing was in there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna exile that under Mimic Vat.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. And
that's actually perfect for me.
Wait, the Beetleback Chief, right?
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay.
4/4.
Beetleback Chief.
4/4
yeah.
Dragons. And then I'm going to just pass my turn.
Sure. On your end step, I'm gonna sack the Steve.
Sneeve.
can do.
All right. We'll untap. Upkeep. Colossal Majesty trigger. Draw for turn. Lay a forest.
I like your makeshift 4/4 dragons.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna go to attacks.
Yep.
Colin, I'm gonna come at you again for
Yeah.
6.
For 6, I can. It's pro red and blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 6.
Triggers from Sword of Fire and Ice. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to. Oh, I don't know. Conspicuous Snoop. I'll draw a card.
Damn it, I should have sacrificed him too.
4. I'll tap 1, 2, 3 for Sword of Light and Shadow.
Yeah. Now this one did not get spoiled yet, right? And
One, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We'll equip Thrun.
Pro white and black. Currently, Thrun has protection against our entire board, I think.
I'm gonna pay 1 for an Ulvenwald tracker.
Nice.
And with that, I'm going to pass the turn.
End of your turn. I'm gonna tap 5. Not the Fellwar Stone. Activate Sisay's ability. Search for something with CMC 2. What I can grab. You only have a couple of options in here.
You're telling me you don't have Legacy Weapon in that deck?
I do have Legacy Weapon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before the...
I'm pretty sure you're saying Living Weapon.
No, Legacy Weapon.
Oh, yeah, the 7 mana pay Woobert thing?
Yeah, kill all my stuff.
I have to pay
Rod,
Wooberg every time to activate it.
Rod just laughed out loud. Rod, did I ask him if he had Legacy Weapon? I was like, maybe someone else was kicking my butt with Legacy Weapon. It was you. It was you all along. Oh, that weapon.
Yeah.
Rod's having fun with that one.
So I got a Blackblade Reforged, enters the battlefield.
Man, that's like just so good. Like you don't need to pump Sisay at all to go find that thing, and then it's an automatic super pump.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's see. So 3.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you tap the Fellwar Stone to get that?
I did not.
Oh, damn.
I specifically said not tapping Fellwar Stone.
Yeah, I got it. I was laughing too hard at Rod over here.
Let's see. That could do something. This could do, I guess, a little something. I will tap 3 for Domri, Anarcha Bolus.
Yeah.
I will then uptick Domri to 4, adding a red to my mana pool, tapping 2 more, and equipping Sisay with Black Blade. I currently have 5 lands.
Cool.
And with that, I will. Oh, and then this goes up to 3. After that, I am not going to attack. I'll pass.
And Sisay is how big? Is 7/7 then?
So Sisay has a base power of. So she's a 2/2. She gets +3/+3 because I have 3 colors among legendary
Oh,
summoners.
okay. So
So
quite
she's
bigger.
a 5/5, and then I have 5 lands in play, so she's a 10/10.
Cool. So before, on your end step, I'm gonna pay 3, tap Mimic Vat, create a copy of Beetleback Chief, which will then create 2 1/1 goblins when it enters.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to then tap 3 blue to cast Faded Infatuation, targeting Beetleback Chief, to put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of target creature I control if it's my turn, scry 2.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to make another Beetleback Chief. Beetleback. There we go. Chief. I'll work on the artwork for everyone later. It's going to create 2 more 1/1 goblins. I'll also get some goblin tokens going here. And this is a 2/2. And then I'll untap. So this Beetleback Chief I have to sacrifice at the end of my turn, or at the end of that end step. But this one will stick around. Draw. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't scry 2 off of the Faded Infatuation. Do a quick scry 2. I'll keep both of. Yeah.
So
Oh, if
Colin,
it's your turn. I'm sorry. It
no,
said
no. Yeah.
if it's my turn.
So
I shouldn't have scried,
Yep.
but I won't touch them. I'll leave them where they are. But I'm going to know what the top card of my library is.
Yeah, but the other thing, so 2 things. One, no scry. Second, I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen, but if you created the Beetleback Chieftain during my end step, then it stays around till the next end step. Which I don't know if you were doing it before the end step or during the end step.
During your end step. Cool. Okay, so it'll stick around until.
So it'll stick around, yeah, until this end step.
Thank you for that, sir.
No problem.
Okay, then I will play my land for turn. That's a Foundry of the Consoles, which can be sacked to make 2 Thopter tokens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now's as good a time as any. We'll tap 6 for.
Oh shit!
Brudiclad?
With the goblin tokens?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Then I'm gonna
Nice.
tap. I'm gonna tap 1 to equip Brudiclad with Swiftfoot boots. It's okay. Thrun has me dead anyway. I'm going to then create a 2/1 mirror token. So going to combat, create a 2/1 mirror token, and then I will have all of the tokens become a copy of the Beetleback Chief. So I'm gonna have one.
Thrun.
What?
Thrun, quick question. A question for I kept saying Thrun.
Coffee.
Coffee. Does the Overwall tracker have summoning sickness or not?
Yes.
He does.
Okay.
Okay. So all of my tokens will become a copy of Beetleback Chief. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be 6 that I don't have to sacrifice at the end of this turn, and 1 that I will. And then I will attack nothing. I have what, 12 total? Blake, you have 2 blockers.
Correct.
Might as well get in while the getting's good. Blake, I will attack you with. You may. You know what? I'm gonna attack you, Blake, with 7 2/2s and coffee. Cause you keep coming at me, I'm gonna attack you with the 1/1.
No
Alright.
blocks.
Okay.
I will block 2 of them and take so 2 times 5, so 10.
Yeah. Which ones are you blocking?
The ones that
Yeah,
are
yeah, okay.
yeah,
All right.
close.
Just check. Okay, go to my end step. Throw this thing. This thing's gonna stay under here. And that'll be my turn.
Well, I am dead on board.
You are?
Tap. Upkeep.
You got-
Draw.
Oh, because of Thrun? Oh, and the dragons.
That's right.
Play my
That's
land for turn.
Andy, I was kind of hoping you were gonna give me a 4/4 dragon. I was like,
Oh,
kill one of my things, please.
no.
Yeah, that would have been a bad
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
No, I wanted to turn Salai or Shalai into a dragon, but Blake had all his mana up, and I didn't
Yeah.
trust. I knew he'd have some sort of response. All right, so let's see here. Gonna pay a red and 2. I'm gonna tap Felden of the Third Path. And I'm gonna make a token of Goblin Matron. That's gonna enter the battlefield. I'm gonna search my library for a goblin. I think I'm gonna search for something that's gonna give them haste, maybe. All right, so I'm searching. I'm gonna search for the Goblin War Chieftain, and that's gonna go to my hand. And then I'm going to shuffle and cut. I'm going to move to combat. 4, 8, got 16 in the air. I'm gonna swing at Blake with all my dragons.
Yeah.
And it probably has something to do with the last game.
Rule of kill Blake first.
Probably.
And I'm gonna attack with the goblin too.
Heyo.
Goblin token.
I'll block the goblin with Sisay, and I'll block one of the dragons with. Or wait, how much is it?
So if you block the dragon, it's 16. 16.
Fucking A. Yeah, I'll block a dragon with Shalai.
Cool. I'm gonna exile Shalai under Mimic Vat.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So then I get Beetle back.
You get your beetle back.
My Beetle back. I want my Beetle back. All right. Second main. I'm gonna.
Wait, I was at 19, and I'm taking 12, so down to 7.
Second main. I'm gonna cast my Goblin Chieftain, and then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Nice.
Sure.
Did you just pull that too out of Jumpstart? Is that the one?
No, that was from M12.
Nice.
Majesty trigger draw per turn. Walea Forest. Let's see here. What's the right thing to do?
Saying
I
literally.
think that creating 9 squirrels would be pretty cool.
I think it would be too. Actually, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think I have to do that. I just want to see if there's some sequencing where I can get some extra value out of this here.
Wait, it had yeah. Wait, hold on. It has pro what?
Red, blue, black, and white.
So you never mind. That won't work then. Because it can't be damaged by white sources.
Rod says, when in doubt, attack Blake.
3. The Castle Lockron Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
We'll equip Thrun. So he gets +3/+0 and lifelink. I'll pay 2 and tap the. Let's see. Shalai is the biggest creature.
Shalai's gone.
Or
no, here, I was trying to help you out. Druid's Call says whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, but if it has protection from white, it can't be dealt damage, so it's not going to work.
Unless you can make it fight something. Oh no, right? It won't.
No,
get it won't get dealt damage, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Nambo.
That kind of yeah.
But you could still just murderate things. And gain a crap ton of life.
3 will cast a Setessan Champion.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
1, I'm going to cast a Spider Umbra. Trigger, he'll get a counter and I'll draw a card.
Indestructible totem armor. Protection from all the colors on the board. Lifelink trample. Could always take the sword off, says Pete, if you really wanted those squirrel tokens.
Oh, I do want the squirrel.
that is correct. You can do that.
Thanks, Pete, for trying. Rod says still attack Blake.
I would say I don't think Coffee has anything to. I mean, I'm the only one that has things to worry about.
Yeah.
I guess Colin, you have things to worry about with Coffee, but your attention appears to be elsewhere.
I have no flyers, so I'm dead to dragons too if they come at me.
All right.
Coffee and Andy are sitting pretty.
Okay, yeah. Let's Blake, I'll come at you.
Yeah, I mean,
okay. 4, 6, 8.
I would recommend rethinking that just because I can deal with threats on their side of the board. I can get rid of
Coffee is the threat.
Coffee, you can get rid of Blake. You can get rid of Blake.
Again, if that's what you want to do, but I have a board wipe in hand if you would like me to cast that.
So that's tempting.
Yeah.
And then he'll kill you right after that copy.
It's
I
probably
promise you I will not.
merciless eviction, and it's gonna exile your creature instead of destroy it. You're gonna be very sad.
If it
I made
exile,
this mistake. I made
okay,
this mistake a couple weeks ago,
even
and
if
I
it
did
was
not
merciless eviction,
We'll stick to what I said.
Yay!
Thrun coming at you for 12.
all right, I'm gonna tap and give my Felwar Stone to Colin,
Oh, it's gonna exile anyway.
which then disappears when I
Yeah.
die.
That's
Oh.
all right. I would have been dead there if he attacked me.
And the peasants rejoice.
Right? Yeah. Yay! Rod said, "Do listen to his sweet talk. Don't." Oh my God!
Your punishment must be more severe.
Triggers, Andy, I'll deal 2 damage to you
Grace?
with the Sword of Fire and Ice, and I'll gain 3 more for Light and Shadow, and I'll bounce one of the dragon tokens. Or no, sorry. Return 1 creature card from my graveyard to my hand. I'll bounce to Steve.
Oh no! I lost. I think I lose Shalai too.
If it's exiled under Mimic Vat, then yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. So Andy, this means we have to kill Coffee this
Yeah,
time.
I'm not. Okay, I'm not. You're not that big of a threat to me, so. I mean,
Yeah, Colin, you're not a threat.
When it attacks, so
I
that's
feel
not,
somehow Brudiclad will just go around us and kill
I
us.
can't
Perform.
I don't have anything big, no more creatures to create big tokens. I can create some flyers. Huh. So my other option is to just try to live. Thrun's got, yeah, big time trample, all the good stuff. I'm gonna try to live here. I don't think I can do much damage to Coffee. Andy, what's your Goblin War Chieftain is a 2/2?
yeah, he's a 2/2.
Okay. I am going to. I can't do anything with these things right now. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to create a 2/1 mirror token and then turn it into another Goblin Chieftain. So I'll have, or Beetleback Chief. So I'll have 5 of those. Then I'm going to attack you, Andy, for 1, and it's only because I'm looking to draw a card and see if I can find an answer. When that happens, when that damage happens, I'll draw a card and discard a card. Oh. Discard an island.
Huh.
Then I will, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
Live for all of us, says Rod.
Draw.
I'm trying, man. Doesn't look good.
Okay. So what does Thrun have on him right now? He's got protection from blue and red.
Red, blue, white, black. He has totem armor from the Spider Umbra. He has a dark steel plate, which makes him indestructible. He also has hexproof.
Trample and
So
lifelink.
what's his power and toughness?
Right now, he is a 12/12.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pay a red and 2, and I'm gonna activate Feldon and make a copy of make a token of the Goblin Matron,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna look for a Goblin and put it into my hand.
What's the goblin? What's up?
I'm looking through my library. I don't really know.
I appreciate that you're not running like and like you don't have Kiki Jiki in there.
No,
I
he
have
does.
Kiki Jiki in here,
Oh, okay.
but
He has the infinite combo.
Who's
So
yeah?
I'm gonna search for Muxus and put Muxus in
Oh,
my
nice.
Nice.
and I'm gonna shuffle.
So what does that combo look like with goblins? It's conspicuous,
Well,
conspicuous Snoop and
yeah, it's conspicuous Snoop and Kiki Jiki, because basically Kiki Jiki on top of the library, conspicuous Snoop can make infinite copies of himself.
yeah.
All the copies are tapped, so you either need a Goblin Bombardment in there, or some way of like it gets you infinite tapped tokens.
Yeah, but you need Kiki Jiki on top of your library, not in your hand.
Correct.
So Goblin Matron
Alright,
won't do it.
Pay
Yep.
a red and 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 for the commander tax, and then cast my commander Alesha.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna move to. Who's got any? Does anybody have any flyers?
Nope.
You do.
Do any opponents have any flyers?
Nope.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna send 2 at coffee, 2 dragons at coffee, and 2 at Colin.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Coffee's gonna one-shot me.
He's
got
sending
50. He's
two
got
at you,
51
Colin.
life. So
Down to 43.
Okay, I'm taking 8.
yeah, and I'm going to pass my turn.
Sure. Untap.
Coffee, you don't need to worry about me.
Colossal Majesty trigger draw for turn.
Blake, I love your artistic representation of how all of us felt playing against you last game.
This was hold on, you missed
Yeah.
my die here.
The cry, the tears.
Yeah.
Well, I would have felt bad for Blake, but he brought the Archfiend back from his graveyard and recast it. But you're even now. Now your punishment has been dealt out. You're good.
Yeah.
I feel sufficiently punished. Actually, you know what I might do? I might ease my pain by cracking open.
Sweet.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to pay 2 and tap the Ulvenwald tracker to have Thrun fight one of the dragon tokens.
Pew.
I'm going to pay 4 for Hammer of Nazan.
Nice. My favorite.
I'll pay 4 to equip Thrun. So now he is a 14-9, actually. Let's see. Yeah. Colin, I guess I'm just gonna come at you.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sack this to create 2 1/1 colorless Thopter tokens. But with you pumping it, it was just enough to trample over for lethal commander damage. I can't block with anything else. I'm dead.
Ah. All right. So we have triggers from the swords. Andy, I'll
But
deal 2 damage to you.
You also have triggers from your druid thing because I've dealt 2 damage with these Thopter blockers. So
Woo, party time.
have your squirrels. Squirrel tokens for everyone.
2 to you with the Sword of Fire and Ice. I'll draw a card. I'll gain 3 extra life, so I'll gain 17 total. Was that it? Yeah. Then I pass turn.
Okay, that was a nice turn. That's why I only attacked him with 2 dragons.
Why? The life at
So I didn't die?
the attacks at me were gonna happen no matter what. You don't have any commander damage on you right now.
Oh, shnikes. I need more mana. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tap 1 white and I'm gonna cast Reinforcements. Put up the 3 target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library in 8 order. So I'm gonna put Conspicuous Snoop, Beetleback Chief, and the Clamor Shaman on the top of my library.
All right, Andy, playing Conspicuous Snoop once is fine, but twice breaks the social contract.
Well, I'm not doing board wipes every time I activate my commander's ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I'm going to cast Muxus. So when Muxus enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put all Goblin creature cards with CMC 5 or less among them on a battlefield, and the rest on the bottom in a random order. And then when Muxus attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other Goblin you control. So we're going to reveal top 6: Conspicuous Snoop, Beetleback Chief, Clamor Shaman, and then Murderous Redcap, Path to Exile, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more. Solemn Simulacrum. So these 2 will go to the bottom. And we got triggers. Beetleback Chief, I'm going to get 2 goblins entering the battlefield. And Murderous Redcap, 2 damage to any target. We'll do 2 damage to one of your squirrels.
Got it.
Bam.
And what creatures you have on the board for blockers right now? You got a squirrel.
I have a squirrel, Setessan Champion, and Elvish Mystic.
Right there. And Elvish Mystic is a mana guy. This guy, okay. All right, we're gonna move to combat, and all goblins have haste and +1/+1. And I'm gonna swing everything at you.
I hope you miss lethal by 8, and it was the 8 that you sent at me.
All right, so I'm gonna swing at you with everything. Attack triggers happen, and Clamor Shaman, you cannot block with your, we'll say, Setessan Champion. And I'm going to go to blockers.
Sure. So we'll put the all block Muxus with the squirrel and I think it's the Goblin Chieftain
Yes.
with the Elvish
two-
Mystic.
All right. So then we'll go to damage. And goblins get. I have 1, 2. So 2, 4, plus 3 is 7. Plus another 3 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. 15. Plus 4 is 19. 23. 26. 30. 32 damage.
Not even close.
I got a 28.
That was a crazy turn, though. By the way.
Yeah, I probably and
Well, you're
okay,
not dead. I don't think.
and I'll pass my turn after
Sure.
that.
I think Rod was calling you mean for shooting down a squirrel.
Keith,
Squirrels
draw
are
for
so annoying. I would much rather kill a squirrel than an elf.
We'll lay a forest. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4 to cast an Eidolon of Blossoms. Trigger Setessim Champion. Draw Eidolon of Blossoms. Trigger. Draw a card.
This is getting out of control. So much card draw, so many things on Thrun.
I don't think I can survive, actually, another...
Well, you're going to gain life from the attack.
Yep. I'm going to cycle a Wilt. Let's see. What's the main threat over there? Muxus? Is he enters the battlefield, or?
He's an ETB trigger, but he also gets +1/+1 for each goblin I control when he attacks. But he does not have trample currently. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins. So he's on when he attacks, he's an 11/11.
Sure.
As the field is right now.
I'll have Thrun fight Muxus. Probably just need extra blockers.
And you gain life off of that fight?
Do you gain life from the lifelink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Because the creature deals damage.
Sure.
Well, at least one of them did. But
We'll go 40 there. Right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. No, is it 28? Is that right? Or is it 42?
What is it? 28 plus what?
14. 42.
Yeah, 42. Damn. I'm starting to see why Thrun is. He's good.
I said it.
3, I'm going to cast an Enchantress's Presence.
Oh, wow.
The Tessum Champion and Eidolon of Blossoms, I'll draw 2 cards. Draw. We'll go to attacks. We'll come at you for 14.
No blocks?
Yep. Trigger sword triggers. I'll deal 2 to you and draw a card. I'll return Elvish Mystic to my hand. I'll gain an extra 3 life, so I'll gain 17 life there total. Going to 59. Move to end step. Discard 3 forests and an emerald medallion. And pass turn.
So, quick question: what's getting done? Like, so he's got protection from what color?
Red and blue, black and white.
What's giving him protection from black and white?
Sword of Light and Shadow.
Okay.
Also
He
has
has Hexproof and Indestructible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here's this drawing for turn. I'm playing with my top card of okay. Hexproof and Indestructible.
Blake, I saw some +1 cats over there. Cats +1.
So
No, wizard +1.
Oh, wizards +1.
So as far as protection from white goes, he can't be damaged.
You can't target Thrun.
Blocked.
Okay.
You can't target it because it has.
I can do this. I can paste 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you know what I
5, 6.
just realized?
I'm gonna cast Winds of Abandon.
Oh wait, no, you're good.
Overload?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna exile all creatures that you control, and you get to put a land from your library on the battlefield tab.
Yep.
Nice.
So replacement. We go back to the command zone. Exile, is it overloaded or just?
It's overloaded, yeah. So all your creatures.
Okay.
And then you can search for however many lands.
Yeah, 6 forests.
Did you get rid of Enchantress's presence?
Oh, yep.
That's
so
it.
5.
Yeah, it looks like an Enchantress.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pay 2 for a Goblin Engineer. And when it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for an artifact and put it in my graveyard. So I am going to search real quick, and I'm going to look for a artifact. What do I got in here?
Hey, it works.
I'm going to put Duplicate in my graveyard. Colin. Colin's the one who showed me how good that card is.
Oh yeah, Duplicate is Redox.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my graveyard, and then I'm gonna move to combat and swing with everything.
Okay.
And let's see here. So Mux, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goblins. So Muxus gets +8. Oh, Mux is dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. All right. So I have all goblins get +1/+1. So we have, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, +3 is 14, +3 is 17, 21, 25, 28, +4 is 32, 34, 35, 36, 37. Not enough.
That's still a darn lot.
Yeah, dang. I thought I could have done a little more. And I'll pass. Good game.
Round of 22.
Nice game.
Untap.
Oh, wait. Your guy is not on the battlefield. Does he have haste?
Draw. Does Thrun have haste?
Or do you have any equipments out there? I thought the game was over, but I forgot Thrun was exiled.
Yeah, he's in the command zone.
Yeah.
14. Let's see. What are you at for commander damage?
14.
Don't know if I can get there.
Wow.
We'll see. I'll tap 6/3 cast Thrun. So let's see. I'm gonna tap 4 to equip the Hammer of Nazan. I'm gonna pay 3 to cast Sword of Vengeance. That will equip automatically to Thrun. I'll pay 2 to equip the Sword of Fire and Ice. 2, 4, 6. Get you for 10.
So which one gives it haste?
Sword of Vengeance gives him
okay.
first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that does it.
Man, oh man.
Wow. Honk, honk,
Nice
honk,
game, nice
honk.
game.
Sweet.
Good game.
I was
Whoa,
thinking when you put duplicate in your graveyard
Yeah.
that you were gonna leave up mana and Felden. Because
Oh,
can
yeah.
you can do Felden on somebody else's turn, right?
Yeah, maybe that would have worked.
I'm not 100% sure, but like I think that was like an answer to
I
Thrun
didn't think
coming back.
I didn't realize he was gonna have haste.
Yeah.
So I actually drew Sword of Vengeance.
Oh,
So-
really? Off the top?
It was the only way.
Wow.
Yeah,
Rada.
I was gonna make a copy of Muxtus, and then I would have had. Let's see if I would have got any more goblins. Oh, munitions expert.
Nice.
That's about it. Oh, and Bogar Mob. That would have been sweet. Man, that was a fun game though.
Cool. Well,
Man.
we'll call that the stream for the night. I know Andy, you're on Twitter at A Mikola, is that right?
Yeah, I follow. You gotta look at Colin's followers to find me. A Nicola 881. Are people watching this?
Yeah, we got we're currently at 9 viewers. I think at some point we're at like
Nice.
14 or 15. So thanks everyone for joining, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, sure.
Coffee,
Till next time.
I think if anyone's here, they probably already follow you. Oh, is that the big classification? The cool one?
Nice.
I want that one so bad. I think it's 10 times cooler than the cat art.
Wait, where is that even from?
This is from
Fat Pack.
the Fat Pack, yeah.
Oh,
it is so
I did not
cool.
know that.
But
the other one is like a cat or something like that.
Yeah, no, I have the cat one.
part of me makes me want. Part of it makes me wonder if that was the one in the set, and the cat one it was in the bundle. Would I immediately want the cat one? But I really feel like that one's a lot cooler.
Yeah, unless you're putting the cat one in your cat deck you're building.
Yeah. Cat deck. Oh, I got to do that.
In your Siri and Ren, or is that who that is?
Yeah, Ren and Siri, or Siri.
Yeah. Nice. Cool.
Uh,
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I'll see
So
you guys later.
yeah.
Nice to meet you, Coffee.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. It was a blast.
Yeah.
It was fun playing with you, Coffee.
Yeah, you too.
Anytime. Coffee, where can people find you if they're looking?
Coffee_Z on Twitter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and look you up. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Blake, what did you get in your jump starts?
Let's see. So the next 3 that I'll play whenever we have people, I've got Dr. Dinosaur.
Whoa.
Heavily armored enchantments and +1 wizards.
Nice.
So we'll see how those go, but I got them all sleeved up in Cubamajigs.
Nice.
So hopefully get some replayability out of them. But yeah, as far as where you can find me on Colin's streams every once in a while.
With Blake's Beer Corner as a new
Yeah.
feature.
Blake's
And
Beer Corner, TM, patented.
yeah, and for me, you're on my stream, so if you haven't followed already, follow along. Find me at Colin O'Clock on Twitter, and I'm gonna crack 2 jumpstart packs and sleeve these up for next time. Blake, maybe you and I'll hit these up. I have discarding dogs,
Oh,
so
nice.
Ooh.
the
Tiny
real
bones.
hope is that you get tiny bones, right?
Yeah, alliteration bonus right there.
Discarding dogs, yeah. What's
Yeah.
the one I opened last night was Dr. Dragon. So, oh baby, tiny bones, we did it!
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. All
Very
right,
nice.
this is
All right,
exciting.
and one lucky follower is going to be given tiny bones.
Shut up, you know. Andy, you're giving away your tiny bones. Is that what I hear?
No.
All right. Well,
That went right in my Nebuchadnezzar deck.
dude, it's like the #1 best spot for that card if it's not the commander. I love what you did with it. So
Yeah, maybe I'll play that one next time. All right, well, good night, guys.
all right, good night everyone. Have a good one.
All right, see you guys.
Thanks y'all.